Hey guys, so on the last two free multi-summons, I've actually managed to pull Evil Buu on both of them. And so I was able to get him up to 3 stars, and I figured, why not take this opportunity to show him off on his only team, which is Regen, but Regen is still, fairly decent. It's not terrible, but it's not, I wouldn't say top tier. So while we look at the details, why don't we just talk about this unit for a second? So I've been using this team a little bit in PvP over the past, day or half a day or whatever. And I kind of like Evil Buu. I mean, he's very squishy, which is not good, but in terms of offensive capabilities, he can do a lot of damage, and his main ability is really, really good. Anytime a unit has a main ability where it gives them either an ultimate or a special move, and it also gives them key to use it immediately, that's a really good main ability. Because if you're in a combo and you use the main ability, it basically automatically allows you to use that ultimate or special move, which is really good for getting in some damage really fast. Especially if your opponent switches into a card, and then they can't switch out again, and then you can sort of corner them in by using the main ability. But yeah, I mean, I've already pretty much showed this team off in a previous video with the Buuhan showcase, and I obviously replaced I think it was the Ingenemba with this guy. Now his Z ability is not the greatest, but it does provide a blast attack to the entire team, which is not bad. Obviously, usually the three units I end up using are the yellow cell, the green Buuhan, and this guy. So pretty much the only guy who actually wants the blast damage is the Evil Buu, but it doesn't. It turns out pretty well, and I've been having a lot of fun using him so far. So with that said, let's just hop into some battles. I actually just realized that I said Int Janemba when I meant obviously Purple Janemba. Just got mixed up with Dokkan there for a second. But we have a God Key team here. Um, I mean, I just assume he's going to be bringing the two blues and the Whis. I don't expect Beerus to come out or God Goku. So yeah, this is the team I've been going with. These three, pretty much every single time. I have no real reason to bring Slug when I could just bring Evil Buu. And obviously, in terms of the showcase, there are some times where you'd want to bring Slug, because I do think he is better than Evil Buu in certain situations. But um, yeah, I think Evil Buu is very good. Like, he just does a lot of damage. He's sort of just a glass cannon. And he can sort of take a little bit of damage, especially if you're going up against someone like Whis. So he's good to have in your back pocket for a switch in if your enemy switches into Whis um, and they don't have enough time to switch into somebody else. So this guy's going to take the full timer. It's always interesting. But I don't expect this to go too badly. The really bad matchups are when you have to go against a Fusions team or a Super Saiyan team, either of which have Super Vegito on them most of the time. And he obviously does a lot more damage versus Regen, just because he gets that bonus in his passive for it. So let's see what he leads off with here. Okay, he actually does bring in the Beerus. As soon as he switches out, I'm going to go into Evil Buu, probably. We can just sit here and wait for him to attack us, and we can use our green card. Back up. Alright, looks like he's not going to switch out yet. We'll do this into our super and then we'll use our main. Probably going to go to Vegeta here. I looked at the Whis actually. Interesting. Let's try and get into a combo here and then we'll go into Evil Buu and just destroy him. Let's go into Evil Buu here. He's going to go into Vegeta, but it's not a huge deal. Actually, he actually attempted to go into Beerus. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go into Cell here then. Alright. Let's go back into Buu. Now you go into Vegeta? Okay. I'm gonna not Rising here just because I want to do it with Evil Buu. Normally in a real match I would. Do it with Buuhan here. Let's see if he attacks. Okay, he's just paralyzed. Let's just go for this. That's fine. Yeah, let's just go for this. He should be down to 1 anyway. Yep. Alright. See if Evil Buu can put in some work here. Let's pop this. This guy's not really doing much. I think he has a green card, which is why. Just waiting for me to use my blast attack so we can just counter it, but I'm not gonna let him do that. I have Cell on the switch out, just in case he decides to Rising me. I can just avoid it. See if he falls for that. Yep. Alright, we can go back into Buuhan, just kill him. Because he can't switch Vegeta back in yet. Might be able to now. Yeah, okay. We can go into Cell and just ult him. This won't kill, but it'll do a lot. Alright. That's too late. Evil Buu to do some damage. And go back into okay. Oh, that's not good, but it doesn't matter. So he obviously has a green card because he's been waiting to use it all match, so let's go with that. It's probably what he's gonna pick. Oh, actually. Interesting. Not sure why he's just sitting there then. But that will be it for that match. Hopefully we'll be able to show off you'll be a little bit better in the next one. Alright, so this guy has a lot of RP, and he has Super Vegeta, so this could be a little bit rough. Obviously he's bringing, well, not obviously, but he's probably bringing Super Vegito, Bardock, and then the GT Vegeta. But I guess if he wanted to, he could bring the Vegito, the Red Vegito as well. But I don't think so, just because you don't want a non-Super Saiyan unit on your team in battle with a Bardock there, because it ruins the flow of the buffs. So I'm fully expecting those three to come, and Bardock to be the one who's leading off. So should be to our advantage because we have Buuhan leading off for us. Yep. Actually did bring the Vegito. Interesting. Let's see what he does. I can vanish whatever he does here. Let's wait for a second. Go out of that. He's gonna bring in Vegito, so we'll go into Cell. Give me a straight card. Give me a straight card. That's blast. That's fine. Now he's gonna go into the Red Vegito, so I want to go into Evil Buu as soon as possible. In fact, we can just do this. Use that into our super. Went to Bardock instead, so that's fine. We do this. Then we pop his main. He's almost dead. Taps won't kill him from this range, but we have to do it anyway. He's going to lock us here, and he's going to switch to Super Vegeta probably. I'm scared of getting locked here. I'm actually going to go into Cell. Might seem weird, but I think it's correct. Alright, let's see how much this does. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Let's get backed up a bit. And Bardock's dead. Okay, that was pretty easy. You saw that super damage, that was insane. Alright, so another Fusions team, and it's pretty obvious who he's going to bring. Obviously just the first three there. So the question is if he's going to lead off with the Super Vegito or not. And generally, I have seen that most people who play Fusions actually don't lead off with him, which I think is a mistake, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, he leads off with this guy, which I think is a mistake. Just barrier that, see what he does after this. Wait a second, okay, he went for it immediately. He's going to go into Super Vegito after this, so we'll just do that. I'm fine with wasting that here, because we have priority. If he goes into the Red Vegito, we can just go into Evil Buu and be okay. Alright, now our timers are completely synced up with each other's. And we can just go ahead and do this. Do a lot of damage to this guy. And whenever he switches back into the blue Gogeta, I can just go back into my Buuhan because it's the same timer. That's fine. I'm not going to do any damage to this guy. So he can tank reasonably well if he has type advantage. That's pretty annoying. He's gonna fall for this tap blast. This guy's maybe not. He popped a green card. Oh, he still fell for it. This guy's like jumping all over the place. Should get another card here. Yeah, that's enough to buy some time. We can sidestep, do some taps if we have to. Go back into Buuhan here. We go for a blast, and we pop our main. Actually, we can just go into Cell here, do this. Buy some time. Have our special move if we need it. Let's use it here. Okay, he's almost dead. Tap him to get more time for the Evil Buu to come back. That's not going to hit. Now we can go for this immediately. It's going to hit for sure, because he can't do anything. So we'll go for this. So yeah, the little bit of extra lag time they added in between Rising Rush and like you being able to do anything, it makes it so that if you get an early vanish on an enemy Rising Rush, you can just Rising Rush them back and they can't do anything about it. That's what happened there, and that's how I knew that my Rising Rush was going to hit for sure. But now we have to definitely switch out as soon as possible. We could just sack our Evil Buu off, I guess, because I don't want to go into Buuhan here. So I think, yeah, this guy's definitely dead for sure, but that's okay. He served his purpose. He killed the base Vegito. I'm okay with him dying. Tap Blast or not? Okay, that was a mistake. He should not have done that. I don't know why he didn't just use his ultimate there. Now we go into Cell. He's going to go into him, but we can just ult, and it'll kill whoever it connects with. Because I think it'll kill. Okay, he's going to leave him in. That's fine. Yeah, there's no way we lose this now. Wait for him to sidestep. Okay. We never even popped his main ability. Just never needed to. I think that was a pretty good showing by Evil Buu. He tanked a lot. Alright, so what do we even have here? Super Saiyans? Alright, that's fine. Same lineup as always. So we could have a bit of an issue if he brings the GT Goku, because he can do a lot of damage to my entire team. And I don't really have any way of stopping that. Unless I want to use my Cell cover cut. Okay, I didn't bring him anyway, it's fine. Let's see what he does. It's fine, I'm fine with using my Cell's cover here. Now I know that he waits, I can do that. Just go immediately. I have 2 green cards here, so probably just gonna pop this here. If he vanishes, that's okay, we can just vanish backwards. Okay, get him out of the way. That's too late. I'll go for a tackle here. Go like that. I'm gonna just buy some time. See if I can get the paralyze off. Okay, it didn't go off. I'm gonna pop my main ability here, and then go into a Rising Rush. If he switches, that's fine. Okay, he didn't switch. Now, I think I'm gonna go for this just to get max damage, because I think if we land this, it will kill him. Yeah, Buuhan is just absolutely insane. He's 100% Z tier. Like, this is one of the best characters in the entire game. Look at this. This is against Super Vegito. Type disadvantage. Actually, just insane. He's tapping. Let's just float a little bit. He's going for it immediately. It's okay. Okay, so Buuhan's gonna be up next. So if he risings me, we could just take it with Buuhan. Let's just take this with Buuhan. Now, from here on out, I want to protect Buuhan at all costs. Just because if he lives, we win. Just that simple. I mean, look at this damage. Like, this is a joke. He's gonna tear through this Gogeta. Let's see if I can give Evil Buu some show here. Don't forfeit, please. Okay, now you pop the main because we don't want to waste ki. Oh my god. Alright, we'll do one more because that wasn't good. So for our last match of the day, we have a Sun family team, which is pretty cool. Haven't seen many of those around lately, so I'm glad we finally get some diversity in here. I do still think this team is top tier, just because the Gohan and the Goten and the Legendary Finish Gohan, the Legendary Finish Goten, and the Blue Super Saiyan Gohan are all like amazing. And that's exactly what he picked, so let's go on a little bit here. Wait, okay, he's gonna go for it immediately. Let's just go to Cell. I don't care if he goes to Gohan after this, I could just go to Evil Buu. Okay, now we go to Evil Buu. It's fine. Let's tap blast and see if he goes for it. Nope. Alright, so he's a waiter. That's fine. He's gonna go into Goten as soon as he's up, which won't be for a little bit. Actually, he was up immediately. Interesting. Alright, taps. Have a lot of green cards here. We can just buy some time and use our green cards here. Don't want to use my main ability yet. So look at this. This is not a fun strategy. He just waits there and waits for me to do stuff. I don't like this way of playing, but this is probably one of the best ways you can play the game right now. Alright, so we got him with that. See if he goes into Gohan here. He didn't. I thought he would. We got him with that though. Let's go into Evil Buu and Rising. Okay, I was expecting him half to go into Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but I guess not. I'm okay with killing him, killing this guy with a Rising. Just because he can get really annoying later on. And this match might actually go long enough to where we can get a second Rising Rush off later, so I'm okay with this. Here we pop our main, get a free ult, or not ult, super in. This will do a decent amount. I think we pop this ability here. He's a tap blasting us, so we just stay here. There's a barrier. Okay, that's bad. But what can you do? I don't think he's used this yet, so we'll go with that. Yep, he hasn't used that all game, so I knew he was holding on to that. And he's done. I'm going to try and save Buuhan if I can. We can go into Evil Buu here and try and do as much as we can. See if we can get another Dragon Ball here. No, it's on a super. It's pretty unfortunate. Got him with that, but let's go into this guy here. Alright, I'm lagging a little bit, but that's fine. If this hits, it's over, obviously. But if not, I think we still win. Yeah, okay, it's over. So, I don't think this guy played a great game, but I do think this team is still top tier for sure. Apologize for that little bit of lag there. I think my phone is just getting a little bit hot. But, let me know who you guys want me to show off next. I've been thinking of doing more videos centered around EX units, like maybe EX Armor Trunks, EX GT Trunks. Who else we got? The only ones I don't have are EX Bulma, EX Beerus, and then the EX Janemba. But yeah, I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned.